Ever wonder why some folks just shine? They got this light about them, like sunshine after a storm. It's like they got a secret recipe for happiness. Well, let me tell you, it ain't no secret. It's called the fruits of the Spirit. We all got our good days and bad days. They're patient, kind, and peaceful. Ever wonder how they do it? It ain't magic. It's about cultivating those fruits of the Spirit. The Bible talks about these fruits of the Spirit in Galatians chapter 5, verses 22 to 23. It says, "But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control." 9 little things that can make a world of difference in our lives and the lives of everyone around us. It's like sweet tea on a hot summer day. It just makes everything better. And just like that sweet tea needs the right ingredients, we gotta cultivate these fruits in our lives to experience that same kind of sweetness. First up, we got love. And I ain't talking about that fluffy romantic love, though that's nice too. I'm talking about that deep down, unconditional love that Jesus showed us. The kind of love that says, "I love you even when you're being difficult." 1 Corinthians chapter 13 verses 4 to 7 tells us love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud. It does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. See, love ain't just a feeling, it's an action verb. It's about putting others first, showing grace and mercy, and forgiving even when it's hard. Next up, we got joy. Now, joy ain't just about being happy all the time. Life throws us some curveballs, and sometimes you just gotta cry it out. But joy, that's something deeper. It's a deep down sense of peace and contentment that comes from knowing who we are in Christ. Nehemiah chapter 8 verse 10 says, "The joy of the Lord is my strength." See, our joy ain't dependent on our circumstances. It's rooted in something bigger than ourselves. It's a gift from God, and it's something we can hold on to even when things are tough. Think about it like this. You can be going through something tough, but still have that deep down joy knowing that God's got you. Section 5. Peace. Hush now, worrywart. Now let's talk about peace. We live in a world that's constantly trying to steal our peace, but we ain't gotta let it steal our peace. Philippians chapter 4 verse 7 tells us, "And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus." See, God's peace, it ain't like the world's peace. It's a calmness in the midst of the storm. That's the kind of peace God gives us. Section 6. Patience. Hold your horses. Now, patience. That's a tough one, ain't it? We live in a world of instant gratification. We want it now, and we want it fast. But sometimes, God's timing ain't our timing, and that's where patience comes in. Romans chapter 12 verse 12 says, "Be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, faithful in prayer." See, patience ain't about sitting around and doing nothing. It's about trusting God's plan and timing, even when it's hard. It's like being stuck in traffic. You can get all worked up and frustrated, honking your horn and shaking your fist. Or you can take a deep breath, turn on some music, and trust that you'll get there when you get there. Patience is a virtue, y'all, and it's one worth cultivating. Section 7. Kindness, goodness, faithfulness, being good to the core. Now let's talk about kindness, goodness, and faithfulness. These three go hand in hand. They're about being a good person, inside and out. It's about treating others the way you want to be treated, even when they don't deserve it. Ephesians chapter 4 verse 32 says, "Be kind and compassionate to one another, forgiving each other, just as in Christ God forgave you." Kindness is about showing compassion and empathy, even when it's hard. Goodness is about doing the right thing, even when no one's watching. And faithfulness is about being trustworthy and loyal. Section 8. Gentleness and self-control. Keeping it classy. Last but not least, we got gentleness and self-control. These two are all about keeping it classy, even when life gets messy. Gentleness ain't about being weak. It's about strength under control. It's about speaking the truth in love and treating others with respect. Proverbs says, "A gentle answer turns away wrath." Gentleness is about being slow to anger and quick to listen. Self-control is about keeping our emotions in check. It's about resisting temptation and making wise choices. It's about saying no to the good so you can say yes to the best. So there you have it, y'all. The fruits of the Spirit, 9 little things that can make a world of difference.